I want to talk on a topic that's quite sensitive to me. I feel like that's because as a kid who had always lived in our head, it's where I have the wildest imagination. In my head, I am whatever I want to be, okay? I feel like most of them had like traumatic side to it. As a kid, I'd always lived in my head. I was constantly in my head, like constantly. The main reason I was, living in my head was I couldn't bring myself to face reality back then, especially when I was living with my parents. It was tough on me, yeah. I would like to say quite, but no, quite is an understatement. It was tough on me. So it made me just live in my head so often. So, anyways, let's just talk about it. And I just want to let you know that I'm not like self-diagnosing. Situation may be something that you experience for a short time while something traumatic is happening as a way of coping with stressful experiences. This may be something that you have done since you were young. I just found this now on the net. I saw on TikTok where someone was saying that, if you create scenarios in your head, it means that you're creative. Like, come on, you could imagine. It means that you're an imaginative person and you're creative and you can bring any idea to life because wild things are going on in your head. And I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna see the the good thing in everything, because I feel like that's one of the advantages of being someone that lives in your head constantly, is that you're very imaginative. You can create things in your mind, like so many things that are going on in your head. You are constantly thinking, you're constantly creating, you're constantly in your world. That way, whenever like you decide to be something, like you're like, I want to like switch up my vibe a little bit and just add a little bit of something different. You can always like imagine. I don't know if I'm making sense, but let me know in the comment section. As someone who didn't have so much friends growing up, or even till now, and someone like who enjoys living alone and staying alone, being able to live in your head is like a very good skill, because you can never be bored with yourself. I mean, yeah, you can never be bored with yourself. Not my dog trying to don't shift the camera. Hey girl, come. Things in Nigeria are getting tough. How do you contribute to this household? Because you have been eating quite excessively and your food is about to finish. So, how do you suggest that this new income is coming? Your mother is broke, so what's the way forward? Well, there goes nothing. Have you ever had that thing where now you're gone and someone is like, hey, you just be like, in Igbo, they'll say, Gana Akuja, Ika Akuja. Like, you're like, yeah, be shocked. But yeah. Am I cooking anything? Like, I remember like a certain time, like I didn't like a very brief memory. I came back from school. I was in university then. I was going from home. Yeah, sometimes I come back weekend. I know. I think this was my 100 level, 200 level, anyways. And I came back home. My mom was a bit over the edge. The whole house was, when you come home and then you can just sense that phew, everywhere is hot, like something great. Like, I feel like that's what made me know how to sense energy and like read people's energy. And when you come home, you can just feel it. You just feel that something is wrong. So go back home, felt like something was wrong. You ask your sibling what's going on again. They will narrate the whole story for you. You're like, oh shit, here we go again. And then somehow I got involved, and yeah, I desperately needed to get out of the house. Like, I desperately needed to. At that moment, I you know I could I didn't have the privilege of going out to see a friend. Okay, so I was stuck in the room. I couldn't go out. I didn't like how everything was, and I wanted to just escape. I wasn't asleep. I was awake, and I kid you not, for a long time. I was in my head. I escaped. I didn't know what was going on for a long time. Yeah. I wasn't in a trance. I won't call it trance, but it was a long time. A long hour just in the room, sitting like this and just
Hey. Are you even paying attention to
yeah,
me right now?
for a long time. That was peace for me then, like, you know, it might not be going all well reality, but in here we are in a different world where everything is okay. Yeah. Am I trauma dumping? Okay, I think I'm trauma dumping, but duh, it's my channel. What are you gonna do about it? They're gonna fight me. Period. Are you gonna fight me? If this is too much for you, get out. Let me know what your thoughts on this whole thing are in the comment section, or what it is for you. If it's an escape, if it's a disease, because mental illness is a disease, but not like, yeah, like it's something that need to be treated that one by disease. People know how to check you these days. So yeah. So is it a disease? What is it to you? Okay, to me, I'm not gonna call it a disease because it's not something that like my life revolves around, or it's been drastically affected by my life. It's something that was a form of escapism for me, and a sort of peace kind of vibe. Like it was an escapism. It's something that I have like adapted and um evolved, and I feel like now it has just turned into creativity for me. I like to write whenever I have that urge to, you know, create a fantasy. I just write instead. And fun fact, I have a blog, post, a website that I'm working on. I'll be releasing my fantasy thoughts and everything in there. So stay tuned and watch out, okay? It's under construction. It's still under like development. So you guys should chill, okay? Chill. If you have any tip on how to go about like website and everything, please let me know in the comment section, okay? Help a girl out because I'm actively trying to push it up as fast as possible. So help me out. Just realizing that I didn't introduce myself. But anyways, if you stay to the end of this video looking at my pretty face or my pretty teeth, regardless of whatever you're looking at throughout this video, because I know it's pretty, though we think I'm not going to address the elephant in the room. Hello, I am. So my name is Gift, aka Black Introvert. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much. I do appreciate you stopping by and you coming to my TED Talk. And make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you on my next upload, which will be soon. I love you and bye.